And we're always adding to our knowledge base. And when we have English language learners, I think one of the most important things for us to understand as leaders in a school is how languages are learned and how they're developed, and how learning a second language is different from learning a first language, how being assessed in a second language on content is different than if you're being assessed in your native language. So understanding about language development is going to make a huge difference in how we design our programs, what models we're going to try to bring into the school, how our staffing is going to look. All of these decisions, I think, stem from an understanding of what our kids are going through, what they're accomplishing in that learning process, and how we can support that. So there are several different parts to language development that I think are essential, and the first one is this concept of BICS and CALP, which is social versus academic language. Kids want to make friends. They want to become part of their school community and their new culture, their new country. So they're working to engage with each other. That's social language. That's the stuff that they do in the classroom when they're talking about the things that they like and interacting with the teacher, and when they're out on the playground or doing activities. This is social language. Develops very quickly. And so we can often see second graders talking to us in the hallways or talking to their teachers in a very fluid and with great description. So there's a tendency to think, oh, wow, they've learned the language that they need to know, and we should be able to see that in assessments. We don't. And why? Because there's another thing, and that's called academic language. And academic language is different. It's the language of schools. It's the language of textbooks. It's the language of tests. It changes the sentence structure. We don't have as much context for understanding what's happening around us. It's a deeper knowledge of language, vocabulary, how to apply cognitive skills, how to make inferences, draw conclusions from less information, how to look at a math word problem and figure out order. It's the way language is functioning that allows students to make decisions. That's so different. It takes longer to learn, and it takes instruction. A lot of social language kids pick up on their own. They're brand new to the country. We might have to teach them some things, new labels for old known concepts. But academic language we need to teach.